All right, so I'm chilling. My wife just ordered, as I've explained on several videos, you can order anything, have it delivered to your house. Convenience store, food, restaurant, takeout. We're about to have some random guy come here, bring us some fruit, rice and peppers and vegetables, whatever my wife ordered. Just they come here in a few minutes, like it's crazy. Like they come here. Sometimes I'm thinking my wife will get me food, and sometimes I'm thinking, well, shit, that's faster. They they got here faster than I could have gone and got it myself. Because if you leave your home, get dressed, and get ready to go somewhere, and then come back, two-way trip, they bring it here so fast. So I wait for that. But what I wanted to say was, some things are funny, and this is a popular saying that I've had a lot of popular sayings I've made up in my life, going to bars with people I worked with, and it's very curious. Who made up some of these popular sayings like "real neck recognizes real," and that's why I've never had a problem anywhere gone. I've never been afraid to travel anywhere by myself. I've never been afraid to go anywhere in China, travel to Jerusalem by myself, travel to Ireland by myself, because that's a fact. When someone sees you and you are dressed comfortably and just on the way you walk and carry yourself, they respect you, in their core. They know that you're not up to you're able to look people in their eyeballs. You're approachable. That's a big thing you should focus on for the rest of your life. Being approachable. That's something that I focused on, 15 years ago. Being approachable. That was I knew, fundamentally that's how I had to be as a person. Be approachable. That's a very, very, very key thing for anyone to learn. Be approachable. Because if you never look at anyone or you turn your backs on people or whatever, you never, look at the whites in their eyeballs and talk to them. It's a big part of freedom of speech. If you're not approachable, no, someone is not going to feel as if they are free to speak to you. And this whole stuff with mass and the spreading of all these ism words. Ism words are not good words. I mean, just look in any museum book how they wrote history, how the Roman Catholic Church has been in power and been rulers of the world, or so they feel. These ism words, the whatever ism age, feminism, racism. There's so many ism words. Sexism. All those ism words are ways to divide people. And I mean, they even have it recorded as that is a section of history of hundreds of years. Some ism word. So once it's only going to take one person that has established some sort of a popularity or following on Instagram, or a celebrity through their music or arts or anything, or some philosophical person like Sam Harris or Joe Rogan. He's interviewed thousands of people, free to talk about anything. Comedian, uh, any personality like Dan Blazarian, any UFC fighter, any well-renowned, anyone has a following online. Doesn't matter who they are, and there's a lot of people that don't have followings online, but they have a deep network that they either built themselves, or they just they have a specialty, right? Like they work at some company and everyone listens to them when they talk, because everyone knows. Like if there's a problem that no one can figure out, once this guy starts talking, he tells them exactly what to do, right? And everyone listens because he's been doing it forever. So you get various people. Well, once any single person, I've only been making YouTube videos for a few days, but once any single one of these guys fucking looks at my YouTube videos, I just been making them for 4 days, and then they go look at my Facebook and they read some of the stuff I've typed up, which I'm telling you right now, some of these real motherfuckers, real recognizes real. Who spread that saying? Maybe it was me. A lot of people have said it. I saw a lot of real motherfuckers have said it, And that's the theme that I talked about earlier. Is That's why I've never had any problems in my life. I've been comfortable in my skin and you're able to do that. You don't care about how you look. You wear whatever you feel like wearing that day when you get dressed up. You just, whatever you like that you've bought over time that you want to wear, you wear it. And a lot of these guys have, like I watched an Israel Adesanya interview the other day. It was after his win, his second or third fight against Whitaker, and they were complimenting on him on his style, and for him that doesn't make any sense because he's not dressing up for other people's photographs. He's not dressing up. He wants to present himself well, but he doesn't care about what people will think about his style, or is he competing against the other fucking black people and how they dress up? It doesn't. Those comments don't make any sense to a person like that, right? Because he's just dressing how he feels. He's an accomplished person. He knows who he is, and once any of these guys, I'm telling you, that have gained popularity and they've done it, he's fighting, right? That's who he wanted to be. It's what he's always wanted to do, and there's some value to that. Like you have to consider people like this that have gotten into things that they've wanted to do, and they've gone through training. I mean, he's got a long fucking history of all the shit he's gone through to do what he wanted to do. And you don't have to encourage that, but you do have to pay that its due respect. And when he's telling you how he feels about what he's doing when it comes to clothing and stuff, you have to think about what he's saying, right? Because he's not dressing to impress, right? He's dressing in a certain way, and he specifically said after this win that he was going to, put together a very certain wardrobe, but he probably put it together in a matter of minutes, right? Like he thought, for whatever reason, he thought it would be important that he really, I think the words he stood out on that day because there's a number of things that have been going on with fighter pay and Francis Ngannou and stuff, and he thought it was important that he dressed the way he really felt like dressing in some good clothes. So once any one of these guys, and this is the point I wanted to make, if you've withstood listening to the first 7.5 minutes, once any of these fucking characters that have some sort of following, maybe they've never fought or never been in politics, or they're just some sort of internet sensation, once any single one of them starts reading through my Facebook and spends several weeks, I mean, you're going to have to spend years to reflect on this stuff, but once they read some of the stuff I've written in type, they were like, funniest fucking thing they've ever fucking read. I mean, the shit I wrote about the Pope and the Black Pope snap into a Slim Jim. Once they read that shit, and you're gonna have to scroll down before that, and then read up, and once you get to that part in the next couple of books after that, I mean, this fucking cult group that, the shit they've done, the power they've maintained for fucking millennia, has conquered all these societies, like, called their women nuns because they have nothing, like, they did all this stuff so they could never face any criticism, because, when your knuckles are getting smacked by a ruler, measures length on your knuckles by the women, and the women have no fucking opinions at all, and you have to sing, as tenors or sopranos and fucking all this shit they have to go through that they've done in their cult over time. So the men start off being molested as children right out of the womb to being complete bitches their entire life, and then they finally get adorned with a robe and they're, the kings of the earth. Once any real person reads the shit I wrote about, specifically, if you think about it, there's only a couple of faggots, and it's the Pope and the Black Pope, the leader of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Those are reads that shit. I mean, if the guy's drinking coffee or drinking a beer or whatever the case may be, whoever it is, they're going to spill their fucking coffee on their keyboard. I'm telling you right now. Virtually no one's read it yet. It's all been contained on my Facebook for records, so people do eventually read it. But once any real person, the first person that reads that shit is going to be like, I'm not looking to monetize any videos or become an internet sensation. And I'm telling you guys, I had to wait and stand by and go through processes before I was 30 years old, and I already done everything significant I had to do as far as work in my life before I realized who I was, and I had an idea that I might be important, and then I had to go through the next nearly almost 12 years, figuring that out, mostly by myself. But hey, telling you, this shit's gonna spread so fast. Just that first domino, first dude on the internet that's got millions of Instagrams or whatever, made thousands of videos. Could be the dude that does unbox therapy or whatever. Any one of these guys goes through it. I'm telling you, just one of them. It's just gonna spread so fast. It's not even gonna be fucking funny.